And they say I owe $8,000 in back rent. And it doesn't even matter if I quit my fucking job today. They're still gonna make me pay that $8,000 and I don't fucking have that money. Like, I don't understand. And then I asked them, I said, when I did my renewal, I didn't have a job. Last year, I'm only had the job for like 6 months. And they said anytime you change in your income, it don't matter if it's renewal or not, you gotta report it. And if you don't report it, they're just gonna find out anyway, and they're just gonna add it all up and make you fucking pay. And now they're telling me if I don't pay that money, we gotta leave. I don't have that money. We don't have anywhere to go. Like, I don't know what the fuck I wanna do. I was just getting to be okay with having to pay the increase next month. And he said it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if I quit my job today, bro. Like,
Right, Shalom, giving our praise and thanks about Shema Shabashim Kohakorash, double honors on 3 apostles of great millstone, and honest brothers to be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And the brother everybody coming out here to give you this truth for the grace and mercy of Yahweh, Bashim El Shai Bashim Kohakorash, giving our praise and thanks about Shema Shabashim Kohakorash. Okay, so I wanted to just make a few points and observations based on this particular video. And obviously this has been posted up by the brother, elder, brother Mo from North Carolina, and I hope he doesn't mind me using his clip. Lord's will, he doesn't mind me using this clip. So I just wanted to make a quick video, and I came across this, so I said, I said to myself, I could say a few points on this, and and call it a video. And this is going to become more and more of a theme. We saw this in England a couple of years ago. And it hasn't, just the situation hasn't got much better out here within the UK. A lot of these so-called corporate gigs, they're going, all right. And the day of easy credit is almost like a thing of the past, right? It's getting worse and worse. And obviously with these national debts and these national budgets are going crazy, Esau's in a position where he really wants to rein it in and really create a situation on the earth of desperacy. And when society was moving so-called affluently, Esau designed a system to destroy and pacify the men out here, whereby you women was getting all the corporate gigs, you was getting all the little good jobs and all of that, and the man was being put down and struggling. Even the healthcare system, which Apostle Gabar, he spoke about that a few months ago, where he said pretty much the system is designed for women. Okay, pretty much the system is designed for women. And if you're a man, if you don't have these corporate gigs, or you don't have a so-called high-paying job, and you got to rely on the system ain't gonna protect you. So I say all of that to say this: in accordance to the scriptures speak about how that in that day, pretty much these women, they're gonna suffer. Okay, they're gonna suffer. I believe the scripture says the vintage shall fail, and all of these goodies that you got from the red Hebrew Edomite Esau is gonna fail, right? And of the two genders, not to make it sound like a gender war, because really it's not, right? Really, when it comes down to it, it's not a gender war. It's an orchestrated chaos coming from the red Hebrew Edomite Esau, of which you're better off having a man around you. Okay, you're better off struggling together, because at least there you can comfort one another. But the way Esau's designed the system is to destroy the man by empowering the women. And now when you got a situation where all of these goodies are being taken away, now you're both destroyed. Which, when you look at it from that perspective, you really got to give credit to Esau, because he's done a great job. Okay, all of these dudes out here pacified, they're through, right? They're through. Okay, all of these dudes out here are through. But now the women are starting to feel it. But of the two sexes, if you will, who's the least equipped to deal with it? It's gonna be these women with their kids, man. It's gonna be these women with their kids, man. And they're gonna be the first ones in line, right, to get that chip. Okay? They're gonna be the first ones in line to get that chip, because you got used to the comforts. Whereas a man's gonna say, nah, I'm cool, man. Right? I know how to go out. I know how to go without. Right? Really, a woman's made for comfort, man. If you really understand it, I mean, brothers that have got women, you understand what I'm saying. You might have a spot, a house, and I've seen this. to a certain degree, I've experienced it. You got a spot and you got it just the way you like it, right? It's nice, right? But it's not cushy. The minute a woman walks in there, right? Bunch of rags, cushions, towels all over the place. All of a sudden the place takes on a totally different vibration, because really they're made for comfort, okay? Which there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you've given yourself over to this system, and you've relied upon this system, and you trusted in the shadow of Egypt, well, the shadow of Egypt is going to be your shame, okay? When you had the opportunity to get down with a man and stay with your baby father, so to speak, and I'm not going to say the words build something, but I'll say rely on each other as opposed to build something, because we ain't really here to build something. We're really here to suffer. But let's say to rely upon each other through your suffering, which really that's what you see these nations do, right? Amalek, Elam, right? Elam does that, right? They rely upon each other upon times when times of scarcity are upon them, and they sacrifice, and then you see the results of their sacrifice 20, 30 years down the line, and their children are in a better position than they're in. But Esau played the system. Esau played our mind, not the system. Esau played with the minds of the Negroes, Hispanics, Native American women, right, to make them believe in a lie, which is the feminism thing. That's how these situations happen, where now you gotta go on YouTube and start crying. That's how the situation worked, man. You didn't want to suffer with your man, right? You was never oppressed underneath the so-called Negro, Hispanic, or Native American man. Contrary to any Tyler Perry film that you've ever watched, he wasn't oppressed, man. He wasn't oppressed. Okay, contrary to the movies that you see coming from the house of Tyler Perry, he wasn't oppressed. Okay, he was the wife of a slave, but that position you didn't like it, right? So you jumped on a bandwagon with a so-called white woman and came up with the feminism thing. You became a strong black woman, and now you're seeing the results of being a so-called strong black woman, man. You're lonely, you're suffering, and now you're on YouTube crying. Such is the way, right? Does not the scripture say? Then she, it's gonna come to me. It's put in the book of Micah, 2:10. Micah, the 7th chapter. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, right? Then she that is my enemy shall see it, okay? And then she shall be trodden down like the mire on the street. And tell me the black woman ain't being trodden down like the mire on the street right now. Not to say all black women is gonna be like that, right? But the vast majority of them, enough for it to be memeable at this stage. Okay, so hopefully that's of edification. Without myself, praise unto you, Bashim, Shabashim, God, don't stop on us until the apostle, great millstone. Want you brothers to be pushing truth in sincerity. Shalom.